McKiernan, maiden ton has Derbyshire chasing victory. We'll soon be calling this the Shan Masood County Championship, such is the mark he's made on the competition. Another double-hundred from the Pakistani opener piled on the pain for the Foxes. Derbyshire up to 437 for 4 at the end of the second day, 224 ahead of the Foxes. Matty McKiernan and Lewis Deploy started the day in the middle for Derbyshire and were proving a stubborn partnership once again. Deploy was racing towards a 50 of his own when a push in the offside found the ropes and put 450 on the board. He was back in action to take the value of their stand to 50 off 101 balls. And then a bit of fun for McKiernan, first to Parkinson and then Barnes. The short ball helped on its way to take the number 5 to the cusp of 100. That came in a more sedate fashion. It was his maiden first-class century and reached off 189 balls. His side were now just 3 shy of 500. He'd fittingly be the man to take them there with a single off Parkinson. That was the end of his road. LBW to Barnes for 101, but it was probably too little too late for the Foxes. Anuj Dahl added just 1 before he too was pinned in front by Barnes. Thompson then followed to the very next ball, caught behind for a duck. Barnes would have to wait for his next over to hunt the hat-trick, which was denied by Deploy, but he had one in the over anyway. Potts his 4th, bowled by way of an inside edge. As around him wickets fell, Deploy made his way to 50, scored off 108 balls. Barnes deserved his 5-wicket haul after working hard in the face of some aggressive batting. Connors his 5th victim, bowled for 3. Lakmal was looking to blast one to the ropes when he fell to end the innings. A simple catch taken by subfielder Evans. Derbyshire all out, but their position dominant. 531 on the board, the lead 318. It had been yet another fine return with the bat by the visitors, underpinned by Masood's 219 and McKiernan's maiden ton. Barnes had the best figures for the Foxes, taking 5 for 101, but Leicestershire were in a bit of a hole at lunch. Over to the Foxes, who had a small mountain to climb, but set about their task well for the first hour of their innings. They were up to 50 when Derbyshire had their first wicket. Azad caught by Madsen off the bowling of Thompson, and the bowler was on the charge. Rhodes, his next victim, bowled for 5. He turned catcher. Ackerman, a key man for the Foxes, able to add just 3 before he speared a catch to Thompson off the bowling of Dahl. That left Leicestershire in trouble at tea. Derbyshire with a chance to win it on day 3 with their hosts, still 253 in arrears. Sam Evans was the next man to go after the resumption, 4 down before they'd got into 3 figures. Mulder had them to 100 with a boundary of Connors, and he and Kimber started to put together a little partnership. One that would end on 40. Mulder out LBW to Potts for 25, with shadows starting to stretch across the outfield. Swindles managed just 8 before Thompson did ever so well to get down and take the return chance to leave Leicestershire 6 down before the end of the day. They'd limped to the close at 146 for 6, still needing 172 to force Derbyshire to bat again. They do have a bit of form in recent weeks, playing their way to unlikely draws, but this looks to be a step too far for them. Derbyshire will be pumped up when they return to the middle. Just a few more batsmen stand between them and a first win of the season.